There we go. How is everyone today? So, today we're going to be doing something a tiny bit different with the stream itself. Um, I think I'm getting rid of my overlay. It's something that I made when I just couldn't sleep on a whim, and it doesn't exactly do the things that I want it to do. So, I'm gonna redesign it, but in the meantime, I have a another option that we can use, which should work pretty well for 4:3 aspect ratio games like Persona 3. Uh, Outside of that, how's everyone doing today? I'm actually doing pretty well. I just got me some. Oh, I can start recording once we actually like get to the game. But I got me some new tea. My boss sent me some tea, so I'm sipping on that right now. Um, one of these is like um Assam tea, cacao shell, caraway seed, and natural almond flavoring. Another one is Assam, South Indian black tea, cacao shell, black pepper, and dried pineapple. And the last one is black tea, cocoa husk, hazelnut brittle pieces, cocoa beans. They all taste and smell great. I haven't been like I don't normally consume a lot of caffeine. Normally, I only have like one caffeinated beverage a day, and I'm good for the entire day. Any more than that, then I'm a little wired. But I I've been feeling good. Maybe I needed the more caffeine. Yesterday I had more caffeine in one day than I had in the entire week before. So that was interesting, but I didn't feel bad. So I don't know, maybe I'm acclimating to caffeine again. Oh yeah, that's right. I just decided I wasn't going to record anymore. I was gonna import from Twitch because I can do that. All right, well, I don't need to record. That's actually nice. Yeah, like so the other day I was streaming System Shock and I forgot to hit record and I kind of panicked at the end of the stream because I was just not having a good day on Tuesday. I really wasn't. I woke up and the entire world chose violence against me. Um, so I went to Twitch. I'm like, okay, maybe I can just like download it from Twitch. And I see that, yeah, I can download it from Twitch, but I can also just straight up import from Twitch to YouTube. And so if you've never like uploaded a VOD to YouTube, it takes me about an hour, maybe a little bit longer, sometimes like two, to upload from YouTube to yeah, to upload to YouTube from my computer. And that's for your standard like hour and a half, 2 hour long VOD. With Twitch and going from Twitch to YouTube, that took all of like 30 minutes at the most. Like it really sped things up. And I can still edit in YouTube if I need to, trim things up. But I can also edit in Twitch and then, push that to YouTube. So, and from what I hear, Twitch actually has like the better editing features anyway. I just woke up. I'm really tired. Okay. Enough me just chatting, enough me just gaming. So let's head over to this scene. This was originally meant to be for just media share stuff. Get my full screen projector, window projector, and then pop out chat. And then now I'm just like doing some organizing the chat window because it this doesn't take up the entire screen. So I can actually have like my chat on the same screen as the game, which is nice. Right there seems about perfect. Okay. And now all I need to do is turn the PlayStation on because I try to use original hardware when I can. And I can reset the capture card. Reset the PlayStation. There it goes. Yeah, like sometimes my capture card does not like the retro tank and will complain when going from like the 480 basically the Retro Tink will switch up resolutions on it, and it doesn't like that, so I have to reset the capture code. Okay, come on, PS2. This is like the only downside to using original hardware is that like it can take a while. You know, the disc has to actually spin up and you know, you actually have to like sit there and load shit. And you know, this is a 20-year-old console. This is a new intro from the last time. This intro is the fucking top. Don't you be afraid, man's gotta do how it feels. 67 to 8 to 9, 10. I flip the script to make it to the top 10. Go. Okay, but I can't just sit here and like watch the intro a dozen times. So I've actually been in my free time playing Persona 5. If you've never played the Persona games are all self-contained. So like you'll have some references to Persona 3 in Persona 4 and Persona 5. But like it's not essential viewing, you know what I mean? And you know, I've never like properly played Persona games before, so I figured I'd play Persona 5, give myself a nice little like an intro into how Persona games work. And I'm quite enjoying myself. So I can't wait to play more Persona 3. All it's done is made me more excited to play Persona. Okay, so we've already been in the Velvet Room. Why are you... Okay, this is just like where you save. That's right. We've already talked to everyone. So you have Bo. Look, Junpei. Pro tip. If you're that gung-ho about being in charge, you should not be in charge. Because it tells you you're not ready for the responsibility of being in charge. Let's see. Imitation katana. Not even a real katana, it's an imitation katana. You know, I can't believe it's not katana. Oh, that's right. Neither of these two are actually going in. So I'm guessing this is kind of like Mementos, if it's separated in blocks.
So, this is it, huh?
I hope I don't get lost.
You know,
Can you all hear me?
I do wish that this defaulted to Japanese. Hearing English when the setting is Japan takes me out of it. and I kind of wish that I had like a modded copy of the game that was Japanese. I'm not saying that like I'm not gonna start the dub versus sub debate in here, because if you enjoy your Japanese games in English, more power to you. But with me, it's more just like where the game is, or anime, or property is set in. Even if it's like made in a Japanese studio, if it's an American setting, I want English. If it's a fantasy setting, I don't really care about the language. But if it's set in Japan, I kind of want it to be in Japanese, because it doesn't make sense if it's anything else.
Whoa, is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out.
Here's a question: how can you see what's going on in here?
Wait, you mean you can see inside here?
Yeah, what Junpei said.
It's my persona's ability.
That's both a cool ability and a lame ability.
I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus changes from day to day.
Like, on one hand, it's great for spying. On the other hand, like, no combat?
That's why outside support is imperative.
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any minute. They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. Practice makes perfect.
Right.
Got it. Why is she always like that?
She could probably hear you, right? Try not to talk shit. There's one around on this board. Okay, so the name of the enemies are like consistent. They're always called shadows. Okay, fine. Weapon. Okay. So that mechanics.
Takuba has informed me about your power, but nevertheless, you have minimal combat experience. Would you like me to explain the basics of battle?
Sure.
The
I want to know.
primary offensive options available to you in battle.
There
are
shouldn't be
attack
like
and
too much of
skill.
a difference between this and Persona 5 in terms of combat, but it's worth being thorough.
Attack corresponds to the weapon you've equipped, while skill relates to your persona's abilities. Those skills consume either stamina or spiritual power. They tend to have a greater effect. Use whichever option best suits the situation. Keep attacking until you've defeated the enemy, but pay careful attention to your stamina.
Okay, the basics.
That's
are
it
the
for
same.
now. Did you get all that? Okay, then I want you to defeat the enemy before you. Try using both the skill and attack options.
You little...
Okay, so they're auto attack. Hello, game.
Can't. Damn, I couldn't finish it off.
Okay, so it had to read from the disc. Skill.
stunning victory.
Item. Yeah. You already, explained this mechanic. It did get me close though.
Now's a good time for me to explain about attack properties, which are important to consider during battle. Do you want to know more? Nearly every type of attack is associated with a particular property. For example, swords can be used to do slash attacks, while bows are used to do pierce attacks. Skills, on the other hand, have different properties. Bufu, for instance, indicates an ice attack.
Yeah.
Now, most enemies are vulnerable to certain types of attacks. In other words, they have weaknesses.
Okay, so that's what
A fire skill will deal greater damage to an enemy that's weak against fire.
Yep.
With my power, I can analyze an enemy to determine its weaknesses and strengths. That falls under tactics. Do you follow?
Yep.
The enemies you're facing have a weakness that you can exploit. Why don't you give it a try?
So tactics.
A wisely chosen attack.
We can just keep on doing this.
Only one more.
Last one.
I couldn't defeat it.
Yeah, pierce attack isn't gonna do anything against the slime.
You attacked the enemy's weak point.
Come on, little PS2, you can do it.
Here's a chance. Let's get him. Get back here.
Okay, so all out attacks are still in there.
Keep up the good work.
And then we also have some stuff sold. I have a hard time detecting depth in this game.
Were you able to exploit the enemy's weakness in the last battle? If you didn't already notice, doing so will also grant you an additional attack. Would you like more details?
Sure.
An enemy will lose its balance if you exploit its weakness or land a critical hit. This will give you the opportunity to perform an additional action. In other words, you'll get to do one more thing. You can keep attacking the same enemy, or if you prefer, attack a different target. And if you succeed in knocking another enemy off balance, then you can act yet again.
Okay, so there's a critical difference between this game and Persona 5. In Persona 5, you can basically continue to hit an enemy's weak point and juggle them. For this one, you have to hit a different enemy.
Which means you can remain on the offensive for as long as you can keep this up. This strategy is essential to securing victory. However, remember this. An enemy that's already lost its balance cannot be knocked off balance again. You can't knock down someone who's lying on the ground, right? It's the same idea.
I mean, that's kind of dumb, because, yeah, you can't knock them off balance, but you can kick them while they're down. Like, when they're trying to get up, you can, you know, kick the hand out from underneath them and they'll fall back down, you know?
Now, to knock an enemy off balance, you need to know its weaknesses. So don't hesitate to ask me for an analysis. I'll be sure to share the results with the others as well. Got it? Then proceed with the battle. Use what you've learned to quickly dispose of the enemy. The enemy is vulnerable. Keep going.
So let's knock all of them down, then we should be able to do an all-out attack.
You exploited the enemy's weakness. A wisely chosen attack.
Loading, 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 loading. Did Persona 3 have this problem? Like, seriously?
Here's our chance for an all-out attack!
Yep, all-out attack.
You have the potential to grow even stronger.
Let's see. Serious cards were appeared in my mind. After battle, you will occasionally have the opportunity to select a card from the ones shuffled before your eyes. If you pick a card with a persona on it, you will receive that persona. There are other cards, each of which has a unique effect or reward. Keep an eye on the card you want and try to keep it.
Yes! My skill level has increased!
That's always like a silly thing to hear.
Man.
Yes, my skill level's increased. What is that in like the context of like where you are in the moment? Like it just seems like a silly thing to say. Like say something like I can feel myself getting stronger, but like my skill level increase is just kind of cringe. Let's see. Okay, so that heals everyone. It's good to know. It does take up her mana, so.
There is a better way to defeat all of your enemies in battle than to attack them individually. You can perform an all-out attack. Would you care to hear more about this? Then, that concludes the basics of battle. But there's one last thing I need to tell you.
Okay.
Shadows become stronger the further you advance. If you don't think you can win a battle, retreat at once. There may be times, however, when an escape will be impossible. This battle is one of those times. Good luck.
They gave
A
me like
wisely chosen attack.
just enough SP to actually like knock those guys down for an all-out attack.
You attacked the enemy's weak
Get him!
point. A wisely chosen attack.
Nice!
You struck the enemy's weak point.
Has Persona always had like a soundtrack that slaps this fucking hard? Like, it's just like a constant assault of jazz, and it's just really satisfying. That's a nice, you know. I'm trying to think of the word I want to use for this. It's not like crunch,
Here's our chance!
but like contrast.
Keep up the good work.
Okay, so if I already have it, I can't like have another one.
Yes! My skill level has increased!
Da-da-da-da! Junpei is leveled up!
So cringe. I'm just imagining them saying that in real life, and it just feels so bad to hear. Yeah, but like, why? Like, splitting up the party is like never the best idea.
Everyone, spread out and proceed individually.
Okay, then I'll look around some more.
Let's like get all the items that are left on this floor, clear it out, and then we can go and get the hell out of here. Tutorial dungeon's done. Like, I don't know how often I'm going to be using that split up command. It just seems like a bad idea. Unless I can, like, confirm that I've cleared out all the enemies on the floor.
Welcome back. So, how was it? I see. Well, if you gained confidence, that's the best thing you could have achieved.
Wow, I never knew I had that kind of power. We kicked some ass. But damn, I'm beat.
Yeah.
That's because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
I'm still trying to catch my breath, actually.
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry, though. You'll adapt. But I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected.
I mean, did you expect us to die? Like, here's a question. What were you going to do if, like, we got in trouble? Because you're not heading in there yourself. Neither of you can really head in there yourselves.
At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
Ah, here's the bond thing. thou, I am thou. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the fool or we're just gonna go ahead and save. Yes. God. I should probably have some, like, more tea. I'm running low and I'm still tired. But yeah, like, what would happen if, like, we got injured in there, like, or worse, like, yeah, let's just throw these amateurs in there. Okay, well, I guess we leave. Yes. You know, that's kind of rude to, you know, go, hey, you're this person, right? You know, at least introduce yourself. Hello, Kenji. I see you're a horny high schooler who's trying to get with someone who's way out of your league. This person's gonna become a part of our crew, I'm assuming. That's how it works. Someone befriends you, next thing you know, they're fighting demons with you.
That concludes the main portion of today's assembly. Next, we'll hear a word from the Student Council. Please welcome the new president, Mitsuru Kirijo, from Class 3D.
You're way too cheerful for a school assembly. Like, how many people in here has actually been to, like, a school assembly where, like, the student was actually, like, cheerful and, like, excited to be up in front of everyone? Like, no, everyone's just, like, dead. No one wants to be there. Like, everyone's paying half attention.
Thank you.
So, she did get elected. Well, I guess she is the most popular girl in school.
Okay, that part hasn't changed. The student council president's always been, you know, a popularity contest.
You can say that again. There's like some kind of aura around her. Besides, this school's owned by the Kirijo group, right?
Okay, there's foreshadowing right there. This is the game that deals with supernatural stuff. Someone says someone has an aura around them. That's, not good. That normally means that, you know, there's some form of, like, a mind control or something. And I'm assuming our main protagonist is going to have something to do with the Kirijo.
Yeah, I try not to think about that.
As I begin my term as Student Council President, I'd like to share with you my vision for this coming year.
Oh, okay. So, no, that's just a boss lady.
It is my firm belief that each of us must accept the responsibility of bettering our school.
If you probably haven't already noticed by now, it takes me a while to memorize names. I'll finish an entire game and not have the names memorized. It can be really annoying when I'm trying to talk about a game to someone and I don't have the names of the characters memorized, but I've beaten the game, but they don't think I've beaten the game because I can't remember the names. Give me like one quick second. Much better. You know when you wake up and you just have to keep blowing your nose? Like that's kind of what's going on right now.
However, change cannot occur without sustained effort and an unprecedented level of commitment. That is why we must restructure our daily lives to accommodate this lofty goal. I'd like each of you to dig deeply into your well of motivation and reevaluate your convictions.
Again, like, who has, like, even the student council president when I was in school, they weren't, like, this deep. They didn't want to be on stage. They weren't any different from the rest of us. In fact, they were even less motivated.
To imagine a bold new future without losing sight of the realities around you.
So fun fact, so when I was in school, each, grade had their own president. I was the president of the freshman year kids in high school, back when I was a freshman. And, we had meetings and such like that, but man, we just didn't take that shit seriously. No one took it seriously.
That is the key. I'm certain that many of you have your own visions of the future. For us to reap the full benefits of our education, your participation, ideas, and enthusiasm are essential. Thank you.
Dang, that was freaking amazing. So, do you have any idea what you just said?
I'm just gonna say sort of.
Sure didn't sound like something a high schooler would say. If it was anyone else, we'd be laughing our asses off.
This is true. Like I said, it's hard to take any of this shit seriously. Okay, so now for the school part of this. It's nice to see that the problem of like really shitty textbooks is universal. Everywhere has really shitty, out-of-date textbooks. Isolated cloud suspended over the tall, snowy mountain. Yeah. Stay awake. While I pour my heart into reading this poem, all you're telling us is that you're falling asleep while trying to read the poem. Like, if you're pouring your heart out into reading a poem, unless it's like a fucking performance piece, you know, like you're actually doing like a poetry recital or something, like why? Oh, and so you want him to write you the homework, an essay, another essay, because that's what you implied. You're getting another essay, and then you want him to go out and buy you cake. Entitled much? They're about the same. Okay, so it's the same with those guys. Okay, joining the Kendo team might be worth it, seeing how I use the sword. What about you, bud? Oh, it's just Junpei. Do you think you get lost in school? Yes. So, my first day in high school, I got like so terrified because I got lost. And I was panicking because I was late for class. I didn't want to get yelled at because I heard that my teacher for the first period was a real bitch. And like the SRO was like, dude, calm down. And like drew me a map to like all of my classes. It's the only time where like a cop's actually been useful. The athletic department. Oh, I thought that was going to be like a fast travel. Walk around for a bit, see who's talking. You quit. What about you? What do you say? Okay, I get it. You have the hots for it. We all do. Yeah, that sounds about right. You have to have great grades to keep up our appearances. God, I fucking hate that. Hey, you wanna learn how to make meth? Speaking of making meth, spoiler, I don't actually know how to make meth. I can tell you how to break into a building. I can tell you how to, hack computers and, hack networks and stuff, but I can't tell you how to make drugs. Not my forte. What I want is Kendo. Or join the Kendo Club. I kind of hate the layout of like Japanese school buildings. It's most convoluted layout. Back with the office. Back with the office. Library. This office. That's like an emergency exit. We could go to the library and study. Let's see. Don't care about that. I've already been through like all the rooms here. Janitor closets. What do you have to say? What is growing here? You wonder what kind of tree it is. Okay, so you can't actually walk around out there. That's. But there's something that's gonna happen with that tree. In fact, it's. I don't feel like dealing with track. Yes. Okay, but like, how do I join? Do I need to like watch all the teams? When you guys were in school, what clubs were you guys in? So I did football when I was a freshman, and my knee got crushed in. This killed my football career in the cradle. Not like I was gonna have one anyway. Our team fucking sucked. but no more varsity football for me. So instead, I ended up turning into an academic ball kid. So I did that, and when I was in middle school, I was in band, and I was actually first chair saxophone. But yeah, when I was in high school, I was primarily academic ball. Guess I have to go to the faculty office, maybe? Faculty office on the other end. Down here, I think. Home pad. Yeah, sounds about right. Okay. Let's try down here. Okay, but where the fuck do I go to join a fucking club? I guess I can't do so today. You were nuts. Time because they worked together. They found out they both dumped him. Dude, look, if you're gonna double time someone, like, be smart about it. I guess we're done for the day. There's like not much else we can do at the moment. Okay, does it change which order I'm on?
Look! It's Akihiko-senpai! Where? Oh, there he is!
He looks so tired of this. This is someone that, like, has to deal with this constantly from the looks of it.
Have you noticed how popular Akihiko-san is with the ladies? Man, take a look at that.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna be more popular than you because he doesn't look like a youth pastor.
I didn't used to talk to him much, but now I've got a good excuse.
Saying that someone looks like a youth pastor must be like one of the worst insults you can give like a dude, because I don't know how many people here have been to like a youth church service. The youth pastor is always like the creepiest dude. It's always someone who is trying to relate way too hard to, the youth congregation. Like, how do you do, fellow kids? but all Christian like. Hey, I heard you like this game, but you know what else you should be liking? Jesus Christ. Like that kind of energy. And they always have that fucking like little bit of stubble for a beard. Or, like fucking like chin pubes. They always have like that same style of beard. Maybe like a soul patch to go with it. But it's always just so fucking like uniform. They all have it. The only thing that would like make this even more confirmed that this guy has youth pastor energy is if he plays an acoustic guitar, because they all play an acoustic guitar, all of them, and they all try to start like a church band and do some like weird like church rock, and it's almost always really bad.
I know he's the captain of the boxing team, but who would have thought he'd be such a chick magnet?
Oh yeah, he's the captain of the boxing team.
I mean, come on. You don't even see girls flock like that on TV. I wonder where they're going.
And another thing with the youth pastor energy here, they always want to hit on the girls. Like it's just kind of a universal thing. They're always basically a youth pastor to try to get with the fucking like girls in the congregation. It's again really fucking creepy.
Wait for us!
Is he about to tell them to fuck
Hey,
off?
are you guys free this afternoon?
Hell yeah! What you got in mind?
I want the two of you to meet me at Polonia Mall. You know where it is, right? I'll be at the police station. See you there.
The police station? You mean we're not hanging out with your friends?
Who, these girls? I don't even know their names. They talk so much they give me a headache.
Brutal, savage, wrecked.
Anyway, I'm gonna head out. Don't keep me waiting.
Oh, why can't he be more friendly?
Well, maybe it's because you're sexually harassing the dude. Like, turn the table. If there's a bunch of like dudes around, you know, the chick, that'd be like really creepy. You know, if I was him, yeah, it's like flattering the first time, and then afterwards you're just kind of annoyed.
But that's what makes him so cool.
Yes, forbidden fruit.
Man, how can he not know their names? I mean, seriously, just look at them.
Look, dude, it's called just being secure.
Ah, well, let's go.
You know, once you stop like constantly trying to, you know, get a girlfriend and just focus on yourself, you know, you don't have to worry about it anymore. That's something like a lot of guys don't really seem to get. Like, it's normal to, you know, want a girlfriend and all that. And that's fine and all, but that's it. Yeah. Oh, okay. So she's wanting to confess to him. But yeah, like, basically just take care of yourself, you know, take a fucking shower, improve yourself, read a self-help book. You know, be more confident in yourself, and you know, people will be more confident in you. And people will want to, you know, approach you when you're getting more sure of yourself. And you know, also don't treat women like sex objects. Like, yeah, it's good to want companionship, but don't go, I want a girlfriend. That makes like women sound like a toy. Short hair housewife. Oh, how do I do? Okay, that's good enough. Also, don't shampoo your hair every day. Like, okay, real talk. A bottle of shampoo lasts me like 3 or 4 months. I only shampoo my hair maybe once every other week. Shampoo is awful for your hair. It strips it of the oils, damages your hair. Conditioner. If you're going to do something every day to your hair, use, you know, a sulfate-free conditioner.
Thank you, sir. Oh, these are the guys I was talking about earlier. I was waiting for you guys. This is Officer Kurosawa. He helps keep our squad well equipped.
I'm sorry that I kept you waiting so long.
And this is from Ikutsuki-san.
Really? Sweet!
Oh,
You
sweet.
can't fight empty-handed, so find something you like. Officer Kurosawa has connections.
So wait, are we dealing with corrupt cops?
But these things still cost money.
Because it seems that you have, you know, a weapons dealer for a cop friend.
Of course they do. Nothing in life is free.
Shut up, pig.
I realize that. Well, I'll see you later. Thanks again.
I've been informed about you two. My job is to maintain peace in this city, regardless of the circumstances. I'm just an ordinary police officer, but it doesn't take a genius to know something strange is going on here.
Uh-huh. Do you go home and, you know, sit down, light up a cigar, pour yourself some whiskey and listen to Alex Jones? Something strange is going on here. Return the frickin' Frogs gang.
I'm only doing what I think is right.
Kind of what they all say, isn't it? That's my well. Glad this isn't a thrusting sword. Okay, so when I was in college, I did fencing. And not like Olympic fencing, but like actual proper like Italian and German rapier as well as Italian longsword. And we also threw saber in there and you know, basket hilt swords. A gladius is not a thrusting sword. It's closer to like an arming sword than anything else, which is you can thrust with it. You're not wrong if you thrust with it. but it's kind of a general use weapon compared to something like a rapier or a short sword, where those are like almost strictly thrusting. No. I know one of us uses a bow, that's why I got the bow. Only you're pissed off because it's only 5,000 yen? Dude, it's free money. And, you know, those aren't, you know, terrible prices. You know, you're getting a okay-ish sword, I think, for, you know, 30 bucks. Oh, the pharmacy. They mentioned that there was like a sale going on. Super cat food. Why would we need cat food? One medicine for each of us. Okay, what else can we do right now? Power records. Mechanic. I love how there's a Jack Frost up there. Like, it's just kind of self-aware. What are you? Deep Blue 5. Guess at the cafe and a nightclub. Oh, this is like a jewelry store. Jewelry store. Oh, the nightclub. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, that's an way of putting it. Guess we're just gonna like explore for a bit and get our bearings. Cool.
Welcome back.
Okay. So if I go out at night, I guess like there's no exact time, so I don't have to worry about the exact dark hour. We probably won't do any more combat tonight, only because it's like already an hour and a half into the stream. But I do want to do like a little bit more exploring before we end stream. I do try to keep my streams around like an hour and a half, 2 hours, just because it's a little bit easier to watch those like time chunks. But also, so on the days that I work, I still have things I need to do. I need to like go and get groceries, and I literally crawled out of bed and started the stream. So I still need like shower and stuff. Oh, what's over here? Okay, so that's just like the entrance way. So let's check out this club. Okay. Yeah, you can say it's a little bit tough. No ban. I don't really believe in fortune telling, but like, I'm pretty sure in this game it's kind of a thing. Passes through many, heading directly to its target. The target that may be, however, is unknown to me. So I have a feeling like I can come back here a few times and like they'll give me like a hint as to like what I'm supposed to be doing. Goth Industrial Bar, why not? Okay, what about the cafe? Pheromone coffee. Pheromone flavor that will put on your shirt. Sure. Oh, this is what I used to do in my free time for the pandemic. I just go to a cafe and I'd sit there literally just all day. So do they like put pheromones in the coffee, or does it like activate my pheromones? Like, that's such a weird fucking name for a coffee. No, it's you having like some weird shitting grin on your face when you're drinking something that you think is gonna make people, you know, turned on. It's cringe. People think you're cringe. Oh my god. The you is me. I'm cringe. study, then go to sleep. Try to increase my academics. There's no reason to not to. No, it's not true. Yeah, it's still early. Yeah, I listen to my headphones all the time to avoid you. Take the hint. Okay, now that it's after school, I'm gonna save. Oh. What do you want to eat? Yeah. So I guess like the railroady aspect is still kind of a thing. But it's like one thing I've noticed I'm not the biggest fan of Persona games is for the first like 10 hours or so, they kind of drag you along. You don't really have too much choice of things. Slope, slope, plug, plug. Sounds like VTuber Twitter. Oh, you're talking about ramen. When was the last time I even had ramen? So we do have a ramen shop where I'm at. And, well, at least for one of my androids for that anyway. And it's in the mall, and it's okay. But, like, it's kind of nothing special. There's another ramen shop downtown, but like apparently it's closed down. It makes me really sad. Oh, they're putting back in the ramen. It's back. They put back in the ramen, dude. That's why you're addicted to it. You get all you get all geeked up. But yeah, I mean, I guess that means what you think it means, but it also doesn't. Like that has an alternative meaning. Gonna be nice. Look, stop trying to use me to get to your curry. It's cringe. Okay, so this is the moon. No. Magician. I thought it was the moon because it was showing me the back of the card. Like, don't use other people to get your goals. It's weird. It's creepy. Just talk to her. Be like, hey, I like you. Let's go out. Don't, try to social engineer your way into a girlfriend.
Welcome back.
It's just wrong. Yes. Good. Good. Okay, so the weapons are for me, therefore, well, the weapons aren't for them, they're for me. Got it. I'm good. How do I save? Guess I go up. Oh, I can save right here. Right. Alright, we've been going for like an hour and a half now, so I think it's a good time to stop. We didn't really do too much today. We did some school stuff. We did our dungeon. This is definitely a game that I have to like really keep myself strict on like an hour and a half, 2 hours, because it is something that can easily turn into like a 3 or 4 hour stream. So there's gonna be some streams that don't seem like we did a lot. And that's okay, because if sort of 5 seems to go by, and from what I'm seeing it's kind of similar, it can go from, okay, we can stop here, to, oh god, now there's like 2 hours of stuff where I just can't save. So yeah, we're gonna stop here for today. And head back to my chatting screen. And turn the PlayStation off. So, our next stream is going to be Saturday. We'll do a little bit of Monster Hunter, maybe some more Slay the Spire. Been really enjoying Slay the Spire lately. I just turned my chat off. Chat. That's what I want. Right where it's. I undocked chat, put it like right next to the game, so it's like right in my field of vision. I was playing for the capture card the entire time because Persona's not exactly a game with quick time elements. Anyway, so yeah, Saturday and Sunday, it's gonna be Monster Hunter. It's gonna be Slay the Spire. It's gonna be our usual weekend shenanigans. Um, and from what it's feeling like, I can go back to our normal schedule. As you notice, I didn't post a schedule this week, and that's because my sleep cycle's been kind of shit. So I really couldn't, in good faith, put up a schedule, knowing that I might not be able to stick to it. So next week we'll actually have a schedule. Nothing's gonna change. It's still gonna be System Shock, Persona, and just random bullshit on the weekends, depending on what you guys want to see. Um, I might also break out Blender this weekend and work on a new overlay. Uh, it just kind of depends on how much you guys like using the media share screen, which is this screen right here. Oh, I lost tracking. Hello, YouTube Studio. There we go. Yeah, it completely depends on how much you guys, like the screen right here compared to this screen right here. Where is it? There we go. I need to like organize my scenes better. But yeah, like depending on how much you guys like, those two screens, I might just completely ditch the like this one for this one. Anyway, I will or just completely make a new overlay in Blender. I am not someone who can draw at all. I am bad at drawing. 3D stuff I'm a little bit better at. That clicks better in my brain, but drawing, nah. Um, m- my hands just do not like doing it. I can a little bit, but like my iPad and my Apple Pencil is more 3D design more than anything else. Anyway, I will see you guys Saturday. Have a good one.